Hi everyone, this is our Biology 162 Animal Project 2 on reindeers. We are Group NSI. I'm Nikayla Reyes, your host for today. Let's meet our contestants.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Ian.
Hi, I'm Ivan Gonzalez.
Before we begin with our Jeopardy game, let's take a look at our categories in which we will describe our animal reindeers. The first category we have is background, the second is environment, the third is climate change, then our fourth and final category is physiological adaptations. So to start us off, Stephanie, please choose a category.
Background for 100.
Reindeer and caribou are classified as this genus and species.
What is Rangifer tarandus?
Yes, that's correct. What is Rangifer tarandus? In fact, the European Asian subspecies are referred to as reindeer, while those native to North America are generally known as caribou. First 100 points goes to you. Now on to Ivan, next category, please.
Environment 200.
The two types of habitat varieties or ecotypes that reindeers are located in.
What are tundra and forest or woodland ecosystems?
Yes, that's correct. Tundra reindeer migrate between tundra and forest in huge herds. Forest reindeer are much less numerous. You're on the board with 200 points. Now back to Stephanie, next category, please.
Climate change for 100.
During the winter, reindeers tend to dig through the snow in order to reach their food. This can cause the reindeers to expend blank percent more energy on digging for food than they do on a normal walk.
What is 30%?
Yes, that's correct. What is 30%? A loss of energy can have a negative effect on the condition the reindeers can contribute to the reduction of survival rates during the winter. Plus 100 points with a total of 200. Ivan, next category, please.
Background 300.
A reindeer's diet consists of mosses, herbs, ferns, grasses, and the shoots and leaves of shrubs of which trees?
What are willow and birch trees?
Yes, that's correct. What are willow and birch trees? Reindeers are herbivores, and an average adult reindeer eats 9 to 18 pounds of vegetation a day. Adding 300 to your score, you now have 500 points. Stephanie, next category, please.
Environment for 300.
In the winter months, they feed almost exclusively on blank and blank, which they often gain access to by sweeping snow and ice away with their antlers.
What are lichens and fungi?
Yes, that's correct. What are lichens and fungi? Reindeers have the unique adaptation amongst mammals of having an enzyme called lichenase, which enables them to break down tough lichens to release glucose. Plus 300 with an overall score of 500 points. Ivan, next category, please.
Physiological adaptations for 100.
True or false? When a reindeer is running and its brain temperature reaches 39 degrees Celsius, they are able to survive the cold by redirecting blood to the tongue to dissipate heat.
What is false?
Yes, that's correct. What is false? So actually, they redirect the blood through the countercurrent exchanger in the brain to survive the cold. Adding 100 points to your score, now with a total of 600. Stephanie, next category, please.
Background 20.
True or false? Both male and female reindeer grow antlers.
What is true?
Yes, that's correct. What is true? Compared to their body size, reindeer have the largest and heaviest antlers of all living deer species. Plus 200 points with a new total of 700 points. Ivan, next category, please.
Physiological adaptations for 200.
Reindeers have a soft, fine undercoat of woolly insulated hairs and a longer coarser top of protective guard hairs. How is this of benefit to them?
What is by being used for retention of heat and protection from the weather?
Yes, that's correct. What is by being used for retention of heat and protection from the weather? Their thick undercoat is grown for the winter, which is then shed for the next spring and summer. Adding 200 to your total of now 800 points. Stephanie, next category, please.
Climate change for 300.
Reindeers who have small calves have a lower survival rate, especially in the winter, because
What is having limited access to food, leaving them weak?
yes, that's correct. What is having limited access to food, leaving them weak. So it is important during the summer season to ensure that they are able to replenish their bodily reserves in time for the rutting season in the autumn. Plus 300 with 1,000 points now, you take the lead. Ivan, next category, please.
Climate change for 200.
During warm summers, what kind of insects cause a problem for reindeers to spend their time and energy trying to evade them, causing them to eat less?
What are mosquitoes, warble flies, and nose bot flies?
Yes, that's correct. What are mosquitoes, warble flies, and nose bot flies? So an increase in mosquitoes can make the calves to suffer and affects their condition and chances of surviving the winter. Adding 200 with a total of 1,000 points, evening out the score. Stephanie, next category, please.
Environment for 100.
Where are reindeers found?
What is Alaska, Canada, Greenland, Northern Europe, and Northern Asia?
Yes, that's correct. What is Alaska, Canada, Greenland, Northern Europe, and Northern Asia? Their home ranges tend to be as big as 190 square miles, extending over much of Eurasia and North America's Arctic, Alpine, and Boreal zones. Plus 100 points, bringing your total to 1,100. Looks like our last category for today is physiological adaptations for 300, and it's going to Ivan.
Yeah, I'll take physiological adaptation for 300.
All right, so reindeer are extremely well adapted to large variations in the nitrogen content and may have a greater potential to recycle waste nitrogenous waste from domestic ruminants.
What is urea?
Yes, that's correct. What is urea? Increases in urea concentrations during winter may indicate severe starvation and greatly increase utilization of protein as an energy source. Great job to the both of you with this correct answer by just 200 points. A grand total of 1,300 points. It looks like our winner today is Ivan. He is our winner today for our Animal Project on Reindeers Jeopardy game. So thank you both to Stephanie and Ivan for participating in our Jeopardy game today. What a close one. To everyone who tuned in, we appreciate your time and hope you all learned something about reindeers. And then here are our references.